Frank Curzio with no live video, and I want to talk about Tesla today since it wasn't a news, reported earnings, and this morning was an interesting interview. So I want to bring this up on my screen here. It was with Chamath Palihapitiya. So I know I probably destroyed that last name. We'll call him CP, but he says right here that Tesla's push toward renewable energy could make it worth trillions. So not electric cars, but renewable energy. And this company has a market cap of 300 billion right now. So he's talking about trillions, right? And you've seen the massive move in Tesla, and just in social media, I'm hearing people make fun of that call. Go let you in our little story. So in 2016, it was May, I went to the IRSO conference, and that's where the biggest hedge fund managers speak, representing trillions in combined capital, all big names. And CP was one of the new guys on a block. He was, very successful investing in early stage technology companies, but not really a big name. He gets up on stage and talks about Amazon. Amazon just had a massive run. It was trading at $600 and it had a $300 billion market cap, just like Tesla has today. So he goes up there and talks about how the cloud division, coupled with Prime membership exploding, that this, in 10 years, Amazon is going to be a $3 trillion company, which it only had a $300 million market cap. It's May 2016. The next guest was David Einhorn, and David Einhorn completely threw him under the bus, saying, "I take that bet any day of the week." I mean, Einhorn's performance has been okay recently, but it was a good 5-6 year stretch where it was terrible. He was actually making fun of him, David Einhorn. He was like, "I'll take that bet. This guy's a no." So he kept going on and on. And it turns out that if we look today, Amazon is trading over 3,000. It has a $1.5 trillion market cap. So this is 4 years. It was 100% annual returns on this stock, and everything has happened just like this guy said in terms of cloud. Cloud, everybody heard of it in 2016. They didn't know it would drive Microsoft and Amazon to where they are today. But his analysis was spot on. It was a lot of numbers. I read it. I didn't think it'd go to 3 trillion, but it made sense how big cloud was going to grow, and it was a great conference. My point is, when this guy gets out there, he is the best technology investor out there. Yes, he has strong opinions politically. He wants to break up the companies, whatever. You got to avoid that stuff. Don't let politics cloud your judgment. The guy is amazing when it comes to technology stocks. Yeah, WeWork, he thought should have been a $100 billion valuation. One of them that he got wrong. But for the most part, this guy is a billionaire. I'd back him in terms of getting into anything that this guy says in technologies. I don't know a better technology investor. And the fact that he's talking about renewable energy and Tesla, that's going to be the big driver of growth, not really electric cars, that could push his valuation to the trillions. Pay attention. Okay, I don't care if you like him or not personally, but for me, I follow guys that really know their stuff. And a lot of guys who are smart within industries usually have big egos, are tough to talk to. Don't let that cloud your judgment of making money, because that's the goal for you, to make money for you, make money in your family. This guy is very, very smart. People making fun of him on Twitter today. Don't make fun of him. I was there when David Einhorn made fun of him. David Einhorn looked like a complete idiot. So for me, I'm going to look more into the renewable energy part of Tesla, but I wouldn't bet against this guy. This guy's been right more time than he's wrong. But again, the point of this is, don't make fun of calls, especially from people who have an amazing track record, are very, very good in sector investing. That's CP. And I'm going to even look into more Tesla to see what he's talking about renewable energy as that being the huge growth driver. And never let that, just stop you in terms of not liking somebody or not liking them, not getting an investment. And that's the point of this video. So really good stuff from Chamath. I thought that was a great interview today. Just want to bring that up. But Tesla's the big story after earnings. Let's see what happens going forward, because it's up so much. But I would still not bet against Tesla and bet against Chamath. Frank Curzio, as always, I'll be back to you guys soon. Take care.